Joining us now on the show is Vijay Bhambwani, who is the author and CEO of bsplindia.com. Good morning, Vijay. Good to have you with us. I would like to know your outlook for the Nifty.
Where the market outlook is concerned, the kind of volatility with the downward bias that we saw yesterday might just cap the upsides even on intraday basis today. And where pivot levels are concerned, the Nifty spot bullish pivot is at 5,710. If and only if the Nifty spot manages to trade consistently above this level, will a primary target of 5740 and a far-fetched secondary target of 5785 be seen. On the other hand, the bearish pivot is at 5,685 levels, below which the primary target will be 5610 and a secondary target will be a very stretched out 5590, although the possibility of that at this point in time does seem remote.
And what about the Bank Nifty?
Where the Bank Nifty is concerned, it might just see a whole lot more volatility than the Nifty 50 because the banking index has been leading the way down and has been relatively underperforming the Nifty 50. So as far as the intraday pivot levels are concerned, the bullish pivot will be at 11,475 levels, above which the primary target will be 11,525 and the secondary target will be 11,625. On the other hand, the bearish pivot is at 11,400, below which the primary target will be at 11,125 and a secondary target of 11,075. This wide range is due to the high base effect of yesterday's intraday range, and it may be possible that none of these levels on the upside or downside be met conclusively before a reversal occurs intraday basis.
Okay, what are your thoughts on Bank of Baroda as well as Reliance Power?
Where Bank of Baroda's outlook is concerned, it has fallen yesterday with pretty heavy volumes, and that tells you that upside potential is likely to be capped in the coming 1 or 2 trading sessions as rallies get sold into from overhead supply. In the absolute near term, it might just test the 655 levels before stability or clarity may emerge. So bottom fishing at this point in time should be avoided on this counter. Reliance Power has seen an inverted hammer which warns of selling pressure sustaining on an intraday basis today unless the bulls manage to defend and keep the stock trading consistently above the 67.5 levels for the coming few trading sessions. There is likely to be a higher than normal volatility on this counter, and bottom fishing for delivery based buying may just be deferred.
And what are the trading ideas you're recommending this morning?
Where individual stock trading ideas are concerned, I would want to short Axis Bank in the cash segment at marginal pullbacks for the simple reason that it's logged the lowest close on the daily charts after 26/11/2012, and that basically tells me that the prices might just want to seek equilibrium at lower levels. So I would wait for a pullback to 1,283 levels in the cash segment and go short on this counter. I would hold these shorts with a stop loss at 1,296, and I would expect to book profits at 1,266 or end of the session, whichever comes first. My second trade would be a short again, this time on Reliance Capital, which has seen a bearish piercing candlestick pattern on the daily candlestick charts, and I would wait for a marginal pullback to the 332 levels and go short on this counter in the cash segment. I would hold these short positions with a stop loss at 335 levels, and I would expect to book profits at 326 or end of the session, whichever comes first.
Okay, and from the futures side, what's the strategy that you would recommend?
In the futures space, I see weakness in the Mahindra and Mahindra counter, which is seeking lower levels, and I would short the April futures at marginal pullbacks to the 849 levels. I would hold these shorts with a stop loss at 856, and I would expect to book profits at 838 or end of the session, whichever comes first.
Shorting M&M futures, that's what Vijay is recommending. Thanks very much, Vijay, for joining in as always with your thoughts.